Hello friends, welcome to Mechnotech YouTube channel. Friends, our today's topic is rolling contact bearing. As you know friends, there are two types of bearing, that is rolling contact and another one is sliding contact bearing. So today we are going to discuss on rolling contact bearing. So friends, as shown in figure, in a rolling contact bearing, ball is provided in between outer race and inner race. Okay, so here ball, this is outer race and this is a inner race, and here separator is provided for separate the ball in a particular distance. Okay, so this is called the bore, which is inner diameter of this inner roll. Okay, now because of ball here, the initial friction is very low, so starting friction is also low, and because of that it is also called the anti-frictional bearing. So another name of rolling contact bearing is anti-friction bearing. Okay, now in a rolling contact bearing there are two types, that is ball bearing and another one is roller bearing. So as shown in figure, the ball is provided here in a ball bearing and roller is provided for the roller bearing. But another thing, the difference between ball and roller bearing is, in a ball bearing it can sustain a radial load as well as axial load. Okay, so the load from radial side and the load from axial side it can sustain ball bearing, right? Now in a roller bearing it can sustain only the radial load, it cannot sustain the axial load. So it cannot sustain axial load in particular roller bearing. But one more thing that I would like to tell you, that in a roller contact bearing it can sustain more amount of radial load than the ball bearing. Okay, so this is a basic difference between ball bearing and roller bearing. Now here again two types is given, ball and roller bearing. So in a particular ball bearing there are few types, that is deep groove ball bearing, this is angular contact bearing, this is self aligning bearing, and in a roller bearing this is a simple cylinder roller bearing, this is a taper roller bearing, this is a needle roller bearing, and this is a spherical roller bearing. So let us see in a detail. So first one is single row deep groove ball bearing. So in a single row deep groove ball bearing it is used for provide the radial as well as axial load. Okay, so there is here a ball is provided, okay, and it is sustained, it can sustain radial as well as axial thrust load. Second is filling notch. So here some difference, here filling notch is provided, and because of filling notch we can add large number of ball. So because of adding a large number of ball, the radial load carrying capacity is also increased. So this is about the filling notch. Now in angular contact bearing, so bearing in is such a way, so roller is in such a way it can sustain a large amount of thrust load, okay, and also large amount of radial load. And another is double row, it means here instead of single row here double row is provided, and it is again used for the increase the large amount of radial load and large amount of thrust load. And this is the last one, that is self aligning bearing. So in general single row deep groove ball bearing also allow the misalignment of shaft in a very small manner, but if the misalignment is larger, then in that case we have to we need a self aligning bearing. Okay, so this is a different type of radial ball bearing. Now let us see the types of roller bearing. Okay, so here first is cylindrical roller. So here cylindrical roller is provided in between outer case and inner case, but here the radial load carrying capacity is very large compared to ball bearing, because here the contact surface area is more. So the load carrying capacity, the radial load carrying capacity is more compared to ball bearing, but it cannot sustain the axial thrust load. Okay, second is spherical roller bearing. So the spherical roller bearing have a high radial load carrying capacity as well as very small amount of thrust load carrying capacity too. Okay, so spherical roller bearing. And third one is needle roller bearing. So as per the name, needle roller, so it is like a needle. Okay, where the space is a problem, we should use needle roller bearing, and it has also a high amount of radial load carrying capacity. Last one is taper roller bearing. So here you can see the taper roller is provided, and as per the application, here con angle is also set in such a way that their axial and radial load can be changed. Okay, so this is a taper roller bearing, and some case more than single row, yani ki double row is also provided in a taper roller bearing. So this is about the types of roller ball bearing and roller bearing. Okay, here few figure that I would like to show you. So this is a figure for roller bearing, then this is a ball bearing, this is again the ball bearing. Okay, deep groove ball bearing. Now this is for the pure axial load, this is for the thrust and radial load. Okay, so this is for the pure axial load, you can see here. And this is also like angular contact bearing, then taper roller, spherical roller, needle roller. So these are the different types of ball and roller bearing. So friends, if you like this video, then press the like button, share this video to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.